is up, you guys? It's Xander from the future, and I'm building a truck out of wood today. And I'm going to bring you with me on this crazy journey, so stay tuned to the end for the final result. You finna straight pipe it.
Okay, so unfortunately I lost a bunch of clips. I don't know whether they got deleted when Will told me I couldn't film anymore or whatever. So please just bear with me while I try to figure all this out.
We're going to leave the cat, get the muffler, and then see how it sounds, and then go from there. Remember, safety first, for sure.
My body was in the way, but I did get it cut off, and we're going to crank it up for the first time and let y'all hear it.
I gotta finish and get off now, but now we sound like a truck. Now we're in business. Got the wood for the bed picked up.
Next, we couldn't work for a week because Will wanted to set the truck in the corner and fake film a video. But now we're back, and it is just me building, but that is okay. I was so hyped for this project. But dude, I just kind of had to figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, I've never built anything before this. I built a shed in a construction class where I never had a teacher, but that's it. And I didn't even finish it. I just got the frame down, and then we were done.
Okay, so I got my wisdom teeth removed a couple days ago, and I'm finally back to where I can do something. My jaw's still a little swole, but we got to get this truck done. We got a whole, 2 weeks.
See, I was told we had to take the truck to Danny Duncan in 2 to 3 weeks, and I was trying to rush the whole time, and Will just decided to randomly leave in multiple periods of time and had me be the only one working. And I also couldn't work if he wasn't in town. It was a whole weird scenario.
So, let's try to get that knocked out, at least as much as we can today. We just went and got a torch.
Okay, I just want to say I'm probably the last person you ever want to give a torch. Or any flammable object for that matter. I genuinely caught myself on fire twice building this truck. Not even with the torch, just trying to make a fire because it was so cold in the winter. Dude, I'm not going to lie, it took me about 4 hours to torch all these boards with this little torch. It was literally the most miserable thing I've ever done in my life.
It's honestly so weird for me. I have no construction experience, but I just think if you truly put your mind to something, you can do it. So we're gonna make this happen.
Okay, now it's time to just drill through the boards. This is just me casually in real time realizing it was too tight for me to push a bolt through. So yes, use a hammer, hit your bolts through.
So it's 1 in the morning and everywhere's closed. So I guess we'll have to pick up on that tomorrow. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna go into the shop and then we'll go from there.
Also, just if you want to build the bed, I've got full-length video posted on just how to build it.
Now completely sitting flush, and they might be a little tad bit apart, just a little bit. I can't really tell, but we're gonna see how it looks with the boards on top. Okay, so I just got all this wood set up and it's about 5 inches off.
Okay, so pretty much since I was new to woodworking, I did not know that each board was ½ inch smaller than it said it would be. So I got 12 instead of 13, so I gotta go get another one tomorrow and then we'll place them. Okay, so it's the next day, and I gotta get a clip of Will doing something or hell, it's a problem. So here he is screwing one board in. Okay, now our little fake farm boy has to get his clothes ready for our little video.
I'm over here trying to be cool and shit.
Yeah.
For the video.
Okay. But this guy still claims that he really builds stuff. Oh, this cracks me up so much. Okay, now here's real-time footage of me having to go behind him and cut the line straight and cut it to the actual depth and not just the faked video depth. So there you go. Alright, here's just another mock-up of how it's all gonna look once it's put together.
One thing I will tell you about woodwork is, man, you cannot mess up. It's the little details that make or break the entire thing. We're back. It's been a couple days. Let's get this thing boosted off and finished. All right, they are connected. But I got them connected. Let's put the key in and see if it runs. Oh. Yeah, we just had a bad connection. It's running now.
Alright, the next step is getting the backboards measured and cut.
We just got the back screwed in to hold it there, and it is looking good. Let me show y'all real quick. All right, I just successfully made this 3-hour trip to the Jonesboro, Arkansas. It's gonna get these wheels and tires. Finally got them loaded up. These things are steel. They're gonna go great on this truck.
Finally, it's time to put the wheels on. Look who yet again is not working, but then complains about not being in the video.
This is what it's looking like so far with the new wheels and tires on it. I'm gonna pack it up for the day because it's been 5 hours. We had to get new lug nuts and everything else. Got the fender wells ripped out. I don't know how good it's finna dry for the time being, but we will see. Yo guys, I'm back. It's been about a week. I got COVID, unfortunately. Just yet another obstacle, man. So Will's been sick during this process. I've got COVID. I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and then Will went on a trip. But hopefully we'll finally get this bed done today. I know I keep saying it, but the more obstacles, the sweeter the journey at the end, right? So hopefully it'll all work out. We'll get this knocked out, and then y'all will see it when it's finally finished, and it'll just make it that much sweeter, Okay, since the 35s didn't fit, I am cutting a clearance out for the wheels in the side rails right here.
Okay, now it's just time to sand it smooth.
They're officially now shaved evenly. That was a headache and a half, but you had to get it done.
Grown man supposed to be working, won't get off the phone. Finally, he helps. Okay, now it's just time to mount the sideboards. Okay, we got one of the side walls placed, so now it's just time for me to retorch it while Will just plays on his phone. Grown man playing dress up for a video now. Keep in mind this was the fit before.
Okay, so we finally got the bed done after all these obstacles, and I'm so excited for you guys to see this. And it's so crazy because, like, me with no experience with wood really ever, to see that I did this, so crazy. What's up, you guys? Now that we got this finished, we have to start pulling the cab. But in turn, we have to take this back off to have clearance to do it. So I'll get the side rails taken off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the hood and everything off. And then tomorrow, Will's gonna help me pull the bed.
Psych, I lied. He was nowhere to be found.
And then we are going to start taking the electrical side of the dash out.
It's officially time to start removing the front clip, the headlights, the grill, everything up front.
Okay, so I randomly saw my Milwaukee the other day. I don't really know why, but I'm finna make these 10mm bolts struggle.
Time to struggle with some rusted bolts. Taking the hood off by myself was definitely a struggle to say the least, but Will was not there to help me. So enjoy watching me struggle. Next step, the fenders.
Alright, now that all the fenders are out and everything, I have to mount the coolant jug and the fuse box. I got some zip ties, I'm gonna do it with that for now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get these doors ripped off and then go from there. So after some redneck ingenuity, I'm back. Let me show y'all real quick. Okay, so we hung this by a little clothes hanger piece, and the cap for the brake fluid reservoir is gone. I guess it wasn't on there this whole time, and I just now noticed, so I put that over it. So unfortunately, my phone died, but I got the top took off, and then here's how it's looking, and I got the compressor undid.
This is my first ever time ripping a cab off a truck, and bro, this was starting to look like a whole different vehicle.
Today's the day I start ripping into the dash, so hopefully all that goes well, and then from there, it's just building it out of wood.
I'm not gonna bore y'all too much with this, but here's me pulling the bed back off.
Alright, now that the seat's torn out, it's finally time to start tearing the dash out. Will did want to get some videos tomorrow, so I am done for the day. I'll show y'all where I left off. Alright, here she goes. Nothing. I gotta drive that, so wish me luck.
This is film vertical, but this is real-time footage of me driving this truck up hills on the road.
Okay, so we're back today. I did not end up getting the dash pulled yesterday, but I got the entire interior took out and then the wiring harness from the back glass and everything. So today, we're gonna get this video and then I'm gonna get the dash pulled and then we should be able to pull the cab tomorrow.
Haven't seen Will in a week, but now he wants to fake a video, so here we are. Okay, so yet again, he comes, films his video, and then leaves, and now I have to work again by myself. Which I don't necessarily mind, but it's the idea that he has given me no credit, wants to take all the credit, kick me out of the project due to the fact that I'm filming it and everything on top of it.
Okay, so that does it for the day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get the steering wheel pulled out and then we can pull the cab. Okay, so today's finally the day that the cab gets pulled. I probably won't have a video for y'all, but I'll have one for short, so I will clip it and try to make it fit into the video, and I hope y'all enjoy that.
It is now officially time to pull out the HVAC assembly.
For the park and brake, and then for the throttle cable, and then that should be it.
Okay, now it's just time to pull the cab bolts out. Now it's time to pull the rest of the bed, and here's Will again, proceeding to not help.
Wait. Sorry. I'm gonna see if I can get a video. Pull it.
So now, even though Will did not help with anything, he wants to get a video acting like he's pulling it off and pulling it out the shop.
What's up, guys? It's been a couple days. Sorry I didn't get any clips. Got them for Will.
Literally pulled up after not doing anything and made me give him all the good clips, and it made me so mad.
But the bed is getting fully stripped off, and I'm going to put another 4x4 under there so give it a body lift. And then from there, it's just about building the cab. So it's been a while, but for the size, we decided to use 4x6s. Let me show y'all. So these brackets aren't as high as those. So a 4x6 made up the gap, and then 4x4s on top. We're gonna stack two 4x4s.
Now it's time to torch it again, but we got a bigger torch this time.
Okay, so what I came up with, since these cab bolt holes are really wide, is I got this washer and nut, and you see this? So you're just gonna stick this on the bottom right here, and it's not gonna pull out. Not perfect, but it works.
Same thing as the bed, you're gonna drill your holes, hit your bolts through, and then yada yada yada.
Next step, we gotta run 3 lag bolts into these top boards right here.
Okay, now we have even more proof that Will Hartzell sat there and watched me work and did nothing the entire time. Literally look at him, bro. And in real time, watch this poser change into boots, bro. You can't make it up. This is where Will told me to stop filming the YouTube video, so I kind of stopped for a little bit because he really didn't want me to post it all together, but we'll get to that story in a minute. To make up for the height of the pedal, I had to lower the floor, so this was my plan for that. Brace it off with some 2x4s and then go up over the transmission.
Honestly, the hardest and most stressful part about this whole truck is trying to figure out how to mount the brakes, the steering, and the gas. Just because wood isn't really strong enough by itself to hold it up, and if we brace it the right way, we kind of run out of room, and it's a lot of bracing. And due to the brackets and stuff that's already there, it just makes it hell. But I'm sure it's just a small hiccup, and I'm gonna figure it out, and at the end, I'm gonna look back and laugh at it. Okay, so I don't know if there will be a falling out or anything, but Will told me to wait before I post anything else, so I am going to still record and I guess just wait. I'm not too sure. It's kind of strange to me, but I just planed these boards so they'd be thinner so the studs could fit through, and then you gotta fit the support on the back end like I was talking about yesterday. I think I have it figured out, but now I'm just a little upset at what Will just told me. So I know it's been forever, but it's all finally coming together and it feels amazing. Like, I can't even put into words how good this feels right now.
This is what I came up with to break the brake booster, putting the studs through it and tightening the brake pedal to it.
And this board's finally cut out to length. Just pretty much run it through here, put it on the studs, and then I'm gonna screw it up here. But I have to cut a notch in here for this to kind of fit in as a groove. Even though this is our brace, we're gonna brace it on the other side, so it should be fine. I got headphones on literally just to stay warm because it is freezing. But so with this, I'm going to come off with the brace outward, make a L, and it'll brace this so when you put pressure on it, it stays. And then from there, it's just mounting the top of this and then framing off for this. It takes up a ton of space to frame this off the right way, but if it's framed off the right way, it will work. So that's the most important thing. Maybe towards the end, I can't film anymore, but I just wanted to show y'all this redneck that I've got going on. Okay, so I needed a way to frame all of this off, and it is so messed up, but these screws got to be grounded down, and then I had to make room to mount the steering wheel. Still got to build the frame for it, but look at that. But it's strong. You ain't gonna meet nothing that's strong. Okay, so I think I have all the wires connected, and it's finally time to try to crank this. This is how it's looking right now.
Really so overwhelmed with emotion. I really couldn't believe that I pulled this off as an 18-year-old college student, bro. Like, just crazy to me.
Okay, so Will just told me I had to take my videos down. And we have agreed that that was not going to happen multiple times, and he keeps going back on everything he's told me from day one, and I fully have built this entire truck from top to bottom, like nothing but me, and then him going back and faking clips. So I'm finna go get my tools and quit and post whatever I want to post, because at the end of the day, that's all you can do, man. You as a person do not deserve to be treated wrongfully just because somebody makes more money than you. If you do something that you're proud of, be proud of it and stand on it. Because I genuinely have defended this man so many times to people, like, nothing but respect, like, trying to, everything I can, even though I don't even align with his views, just everything. But it's constantly lies on a multitude of occasions. And it's like, how the do I respond? Like, I've got 3,000 subs almost now. Like, I've been working my off for the last couple of months. I really don't have enough money to make fucking content, and I'm leaving doing this, which I am getting paid for. I'm not gonna act like I'm not getting paid for it, but a part of this deal to even get me to do some shit that's never been done before like this is me getting paid on top of everything else, on top of me making my own videos, because that's the ultimate goal at the end of the day. But he's just continued to me over and over again, so I'm done.